Hello, Dark Reader, and welcome to the Dark Side of the Library podcast. I'm your host, Katie, and with me is Creepy Carrie.
Hi.
We are going to be going through a bunch of kids' books coming out August 2022. This is part 1 of 2, so stay tuned for the next part of all the awesome monster books. Also, make sure to check out our Amazon Live channel, which is at amazon.com/live/darksideofthelibrary. You can see us streaming, you can chat with us, and you can see a bunch of idea lists if you're looking for books. Also, check out our show notes. I tend to use them as a bit of a catalog. They do have affiliate links, but it doesn't affect you in any way, but we just wanted to be transparent about it. If there's any books that you like on our list, make sure to drop by over there, maybe give us a few cents, and that would be awesome. Thank you. So moving on to the podcast, Carrie, why don't you start us off with your first book?
My first book is for grade levels 3 to 7 or reading age 8 to 12 years. It's called The Black Slide. It's by J.W. Ocker. Griffin Birch isn't known for being brave, but there's something about the new black slide on the elementary school playground that's made him curious. Against his better judgment, he just has to follow his best friend Layla down. But, there's always a but, the black slide is no ordinary piece of playground equipment. What Griffin and Layla find at the other end of this strange portal is a cruel world, populated by bloodthirsty creatures on a quest to become immortal. And it's up to Griffin to save himself and his best friend and the future of Earth itself. No pressure, little boy.
Whoa.
It's a creepy adventure. This would be a great book to read with or get for reluctant readers because there's so much action and going on that they can't possibly be bored. It sounds like a great creepy summer read for kids. That's The Black Slide by J.W. Ocker.
My first book is called Blood, Not Just a Vampire Drink. It comes out August 30th. It's so cute. This is by Stacey McNulty, and Shauna J.C. Tenney is the illustrator. So apparently Stacey McNulty is the author of a funny STEM picture book called Earth. So this should be really fun. I'm wondering if this is also a bit of a STEM book. So here's what the publisher says. Welcome to I Don't Want to Suck Your Blood Smoothie Shop, where all products are 100% blood-free. That's good for humans, but bad news for a thirsty vampire who just wants a pint of O positive. With a little help from a friend, he'll realize that blood isn't a beverage. Humans need it. Blood delivers oxygen and nutrients, helps fight off infections, and so much more. Ooh, it is a STEM book. So grab this book and a pineapple spinach smoothie and find out why blood is such a fabulous fluid. So this is for reading ages 4 through 8. Illustrations are so cute. I would highly recommend it. It is Blood, Not Just a Vampire Drink, by Stacey McNulty and Shauna J.C. Tenney.
Okay, that was a pretty cool book title.
I know!
But my next book has an even awesomer title.
Oh.
It's just Boo! Hiss! By Cindy Marco.
Cute.
It comes out August 23. It is a picture book for reading age 6 to 9 years, or grade level 1 to 4. A ghoulish ghost and a slithery snake want their own home sweet home. No humans allowed in this delightfully spooky graphic novel chapter book. So Ghost and Snake live in an old house, all by their lonesome with no one to bother them. They go about their days hooting and hissing until a family, a human one, moves in and disturbs their peace and quiet. A crying baby, a barking dog, a wailing saxophone. Oh, how will they ever stop all this noise and reclaim their home? Their plan involves lots of scaring and slithering. That would work for me. That would make me go the heck out of there and go to a hotel. They're sure that once the family sees them, out they'll move. But could it be that having a noisy, barking, laughing family around isn't all that bad? That's Boo! Hiss by Cindy Marco.
That's cute. My next book is called Camp Scare, so perfect for right now because a lot of us are going to be camping. So this comes out August 2nd, even more perfect because it's now warm and great. We'll go out to lakes. So this is
over my dead body.
I'm sorry.
I'm not a camper. Have fun. Bye.
I know, and that's
Miss you.
fine. We have lakeside reads too, or lake house reads and beach reads. Anyway, an eerie, twisty ghost story about a 12-year-old named Parker who only wanted a summer of fun and a new relationship or a new friendship at sleepaway camp, but ends up finding a nightmare instead. So Parker cannot wait for camp. She'll have fun and make amazing memories far away from the bullies who made 7th grade unbearable. But then something terrible happens. The mean girl who made life a living nightmare is in Parker's cabin. No. Soon all the other girls turn on Parker too. No one wants to be her friend except for Jenny. Jenny's the only one who is willing to listen, the only one who understands, the only one who feels the same way Parker does, that there's a deep, dark secret to making friends, and she's the only one who doesn't know it.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. But there's something else Parker doesn't know. Something bad happened at the camp a long time ago, and it just won't stay buried.
Is this a book about me and how I was really angry when someone made me go to camp and I took inspiration from the Stephen King book that I'm not named after? Okay, I'm just checking.
Oh, Carrie, I'm sorry. This is for reading ages 10 through 12, so mid-level. This one would be fun. So this is called Camp Scare by Delilah S. Dawson, and it comes out August 2nd.
My next book is called Daybreak on Raven Island. It's by Fleur Bradley, comes out August 23, for grade level 3 to 7, or adult readers of spooky books such as ourselves and our listeners. So Tori, Marvin, and Noah would rather be anywhere else than the 7th grade class field trip to Raven Island Prison. What is wrong with these kids? If you have to go on a field trip, an old prison would be awesome. See, I won't go to camp, but I'll go to prison any old day.
That's, you know what? I get that. That's fine.
I mean, not as a prisoner, as a guest. So Tori would rather be on the soccer field, but her bad grades have benched her until further notice. Marvin would rather be at the first day of a film festival with his best friend Kevin. And Noah isn't looking forward to having to make small talk with his classmates at his new school. Gotcha. Been there. But when the three of them stumble upon a dead body in the woods...
What?
They miss the last ferry back home, and then they have to spend the night on Raven Island. They find that they need each other now more than ever. They must work together to uncover a killer, outrun a motley ghost-hunting crew. There's a lot going on in this book, and expose the age-old secrets of the island, all before daybreak.
Wow.
I put this on my list because that sounds like yet another really good book for reluctant readers or your nephews or your boys that just would rather be playing video games. This one will suck them in. It'd be super interesting, action-packed page turner. That's Daybreak on Raven Island by Fleur Bradley.
My next book is called Dear Vampire. This is a picture book, and apparently, okay, so it says it's for reading ages 7 through 13 years old. So very long, I mean, like, you could have this in your arsenal for a long time. So this is by Nancy Kelly Allen, and it's illustrated by John Babcock. So discover that although vampires are often overlooked, they are always nearby. From kissing bugs to kangaroo, enter the world of vampires. Real vampires. So I'm going to look at kind of some of the illustrations here. Oh, there's a lot of cute ones. You get to learn about bats. I'm seeing there's a whole bunch of things about nature. It looks a way more interactive book than I was imagining. Very insightful. So this is cool. It's 40 pages long as well, full of illustrations. So check it out. There's not a lot of detail about it, but it looks really cool. But the unfortunate thing is it was pushed to September 15 instead of August.
Oh.
So we'll have to wait, but that's okay. So this is called Dear Vampire by Nancy Kelly Allen and John Babcock. What is next on your list?
It's my favorite movie, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Ooh. Ooh.
It is a Disney manga book. It's called Mirror Moon, the graphic novel.
Oh, cute.
So when the Master of Scares, Jack Skellington, has a dream about bringing his expertise in spookiness to the rest of the holiday worlds, he appoints Sally the official Halloween planner so that he can spend time on his newest invention. But as Sally coordinates with the Halloween town residents, it becomes clear that something is very wrong. It's almost as if there's a secret doppelganger sneaking around behind her back. Can she get to the bottom of this mystery in time to save the celebrations? So I am a huge fan of Sally, and I'm very delighted to see what happens. And I'm not normally a manga or a graphic novel reader, but I'm going to buy this one because I want to see Sally kicking butt and getting stuff done.
Yeah.
That's Disney manga, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, Mirror Moon. And it comes out August 2, super soon. Woohoo!
Oh, yeah, really soon. My next book is called Double O Stephen and the Ghostly Realm. It has a cute little cover. Although I thought he was a pirate, it might be a little piratey. So this comes out August 30th. This is by Angela Ahn. It is pirates, ghosts, pirates, and family secrets. Perfect for summertime. So Stephen loves pirates. What he doesn't love is his name. Stephen O. O'Driscoll. Oh man, I understand. He believes when his Korean mother and Irish father gave him this name, that it was just one cruel setup for being teased. Oh, mean.
Aww. They didn't do it on purpose.
I know. The parents didn't mean to, probably. So giving things the proper name is important, which is why Stephen thinks it's time to update the definition of, quote, pirate. They've got a bad rep, and maybe they deserve some of it, but Stephen still likes a few pirate traditions, like bandanas and eye patches. He's just not into stealing things from people.
Oh, good. Good boy.
He's so good. He has the perfect new word, piveneturate. Oh my goodness. Piventurate. A sailor who passionately seeks adventure. Okay, I think I got that. That's what he wants to be. A piventurate. Oh my goodness, that's a mouthful. When he gets suspended from school for doing proper piventurate in training things, using sticks to practice sword fighting, his mother doesn't let him sit around doing nothing. Instead, she takes him to a museum. At the museum, everything changes. Stephen finds himself in a new, strange place, face to face with a real ghost pirate. Captain Sapperton needs Stephen's help to cross the other side, and his former ghost crew are intent on making sure Stephen follows through, whatever it takes. Stephen is about to discover the true meaning of piventurate. I'm having a hard time with this word that he's created. And much to Stephen's surprise, his adventure not only will take him farther than the ghostly realm, but also closer to home, where long-held family secrets reveal surprising ties to the spirit world. Holy moly, there's so much in this book. So this is Double O Stephen and the Ghostly Realm by Angela Ahn.
My next book is a little simpler. It's called Francis and the Monster. It comes out August 23. What would you do if you accidentally brought a monster to life and set him loose on your town, as we do? It's for grade level 3 to 7, or 8 to 12 years. Frances Stenzel was just trying to prove her scientific worth to her parents, so they would take her with them to their scientific symposiums for once. Instead, she reawakened her great-grandfather's secret and most terrible invention. Before it can destroy the town, she sets off after it with her pet chimp and sarcastic robot tutor by her side. Remember that part where I said that this was simpler than your book? I take it back. But monster hunting isn't easy, and she'll have to face a persistent constable, angry locals, and an unexpected friendship ahead. All while the trail for the monster goes cold, and time is running out before her science career and the city itself are doomed forever.
Oh, God.
It's another page-turning thriller for kids that perhaps aren't wanting to spend the summer reading. You can entice them. The publisher is HarperCollins, and the book is Francis and the Monster by Reef Tuma.
My next book is called A Friend for Ghost. It is a picture book. This is by Suzanne Kaufman. Comes out August 23rd. And it is for grade level preschool through 3. and the illustration is quite adorable. I like that the ghost has big Harry Potter glasses on. It's very precious. So, for Ghost, it can be pretty hard to make new friends. Some people are frightened. Others don't understand. Most don't seem to realize Ghost is even there. One day, when a bright red balloon wanders ghosts away, the connection is instantaneous. Together they do everything Ghost had ever hoped to share with a friend. But balloons rarely stick around for long. That's when Ghost learns that when you're looking for a friend might find you. Aw, that's cute.
Aw.
So check this out. This is A Friend for Ghost by Suzanne Kaufman, and the illustrations are very, very cute.
My next book is a picture book for kids aged 3 to 7 years old. It's called Froggenstein. It's part of a series. This is Bump in the Night Book 2. It's by Caroline Watkins, illustrated by Mark Tuckman. So lonely middle schooler Angus Munch has one friend, a very old frog named Frank, the science classroom pet. When Angus takes Frank home for the weekend, disaster strikes and Frank croaks. Oh no. I'm sorry. I should be crying. Poor little froggy. It will take all of Angus's science knowledge to bring his friend back to life. Can he do it before school on Monday? Or is Frank amphibian history? Find out in Froggenstein. So that's by Caroline Watkins, and it comes out August 5. And it is for grade level 1 to 2 or reading age 3 to 7 years. And it's that's just a little bit wrong. What's your next book that hopefully doesn't involve some poor little critter croaking?
I don't think it does. It's really cute. This is clearly a very gothic-oriented book. So this is Ghosts Are People 2. Comes out August 23rd. It is a picture book. It is by Peter Rick. So Ethan Albee, for all intents and purposes, is a regular child with a family, a pet dog, a favorite pastime, and even a crush. Except he's a ghost. And as a ghost, there is one thing he would like to improve: understanding between ghosts and spooky living people. Drawing on the very root of storytelling, explaining the unexplainable, Ethan describes situations that readers will recognize as regular activities for, quote, spooky living people, and be charmed with his interpretations of them. They will also wonder if it was their resident ghost who might have snapped their favorite toy or changed the TV channel suddenly. So this is a very cute book. It's kind of like a noir. Everything's all black and white, gray wash. It has some elements of Edward Gorey in there. It's really cute, and it's a bit bizarre, so perfect for us. So this is Ghosts Are People 2 by Peter Rick.
My next book is also about ghosts.
Yay!
It's The Ghost of Spruce Point by Nancy Tandon. It comes out August 2. It's for kids age 8 to 12 years or grade level 3 to 7. A young boy must unravel a curse to save his family's beloved Maine motel in this spooky middle grade novel. 12-year-old Parker has grown up in his family's home-away inn, nestled on a wooded peninsula in Maine that's called Spruce Point. His best friend Frankie has been staying at the inn every summer for years with her family. Together they've had epic adventures based out of an nearby old treehouse, and it serves as their official headquarters for kids' confidential meetings. But lately, business at the inn hasn't been great, and Parker's pretty sure he knows why, because it's long been rumored that Mrs. Groveleg, one of the few year-rounders on Spruce Point, has unique abilities of the supernatural kind, and she's absolutely sure she saw a ghost on Mrs. Groveleg's property. As more and more spooky happenings occur around the point, Parker and Frankie are convinced Spruce Point has been officially cursed. So another adventure, get to the bottom of the mystery book that'll keep kids turning pages on these annoyingly hot days when we're all clinging to a fan, or if you're lucky to have air conditioning, you're staying home reading books.
Yes.
That's The Ghost of Spruce Point by Nancy Tandon.
All right, my next book is Grave Books. Also called, it's the sequel to Night Books. Very cool. So this is by J.A. White. It comes out August 16. Return to the world of Night Books. if you dare. Dead stories and dead witches are back to haunt Alex and Yasmin. So I've never read the night books, but if you have, here's a bit of a summary of this one. Alex thought he was done with witches, but when Natasha, the witch who held him captive for scary stories, appears again one night, Alex realizes he's trapped in a nightmare. Literally. She's found a way to enter his dreams with a new, terrifying familiar named Simeon. That's a cute name. I love that name. And they once again want Alex to write. Transported to a story graveyard with best friend Yasmin, Alex will have to complete an original scary story each night. Ooh, that's fun. So this is for reading ages 8 through 12, grade level 3 through 7. I'm not going to read any more just in case this might be a spoiler, but this sounds like a really fun series of books. So this is Grave Books, the sequel to Night Books by J.A. White.
My next book is a picture book called Groggle's Monster Halloween. It's for kids age 3 to 6, and a big truck is driving by, so if you can't hear me, I apologize.
I love the name Groggles.
When Groggle and Snarlina get dressed up to go trick-or-treating on Halloween, they hope to fill their pails with yummy loot from all their spooky neighbors. But after a quick wardrobe malfunction, which Groggle smartly sets right, they're off to see the werewolf, the witch, the mummy, and the ogre. But no matter whose house they visit, Groggle just can't control his monster appetite. Snarf, slobber, crunch-a-muncha. Crispy bones, lizard tails, spider pops, slugs, and snails. Groggle gobbles them up before they can even land in his pail. At the end of the night, Scarlina sifts through her treats, while Groggle watches on, having eagerly eaten all his treats. Can friendship save the spooky holiday? Find out in this monster of a tale. It is for grade level preschool to first grade or age 3 to 6 years. It's Groggle's Monster Halloween.
My final book today is just in time for Halloween. Well, I guess we're in August, but still. It is the Hocus Pocus spell book. It comes out August 30th. This is by Eric Giron or Giron. So you can dive into the world of Disney's Hocus Pocus with this stunning spell book. So it's all just a bunch of Hocus Pocus inside of this book. Fans of the annual Halloween favorite will love this enchanting title featuring spells, potions, witch history, and more. And yes, this is for children, grades level 3 through 7 or 8 through 12. There are magical illustrations, comments from Winnie, Mary, and Sarah, and a lot more. It's a very beautiful book. And if you ever wanted to be a Sanderson sister, this is going to be a great gift for that person or for yourself. So this is the Hocus Pocus spell book by Eric Giron or Eric Giron.
My final book today is How to Catch a Witch by Alice Walstead with illustrations by Megan Joyce. It comes out August 2. It's for kids age 4 to 10 years old or kindergarten to grade 5. It's Halloween night and something doesn't seem quite right. When the Catch Club kids head out to trick-or-treat, there are ghosts, goblins, and ghouls everywhere. Our heroes discover a witch on a broom has opened a magical portal that let out spooky creatures all over the neighborhood. I want to live in that neighborhood.
Me too.
Follow along in this frightfully fun story as they set zany traps for the witch to close the portal and save Halloween before all the candy is gone. Now, there are other books in the How to Catch series, such as How to Catch a Monster, How to Catch a Unicorn, then there's a mermaid, a dinosaur, and an elf, and more. So this one is How to Catch a Witch by Alice Walstead. And that is our final pick for today for the first part of our August 2022 Dark Children's Books. We'll be doing another episode about kids' books soon, as well as more dark fiction, dark nonfiction, and occasional surprise minisodes. You can find us at Dark Side of the Library on Facebook and Instagram, and you can find us at amazon.com/shop/darksideofthelibrary. Hope to see you soon, and please leave us a review and ratings on Apple Podcasts next time you get a chance. It helps other dark readers find us.